All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Mashup.
What's up? So, as we always do, we're going to do a little housekeeping. First and foremost, I think we both want to take a minute and congratulate our boy Anthony
Absolutely.
on getting engaged. Congratulations. Very happy for you. He is the technical third member.
Yeah, he's
an OG.
He's the reason why we do this. Realistically, he gave me my first RC truck. He gave me the Traxxas TRX4M Defender, and that's what started all of this. So
It's true.
huge thank you to him.
Also, I have bad news.
Oh,
Next Monday, I will not be here. I will be live, but I will not unfortunately be here. Work is sending me to a conference in Atlantic City for 4 days. I'm not going to complain about that or argue with that. I'll be leaving Sunday night and I'll come back to Wednesday. But I will be on here. You will see me. I will not miss it. Even if it's just joining the live like we ask you guys to do all the time, I will still be on here. I'll still stop by and say what's up and let you know my shenanigans in Atlantic City on Monday night. So sorry to break the news.
that's okay.
So we have some other news that we might have to postpone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Third thing is one of the two of us already purchased our USTE tickets. They went live yesterday.
Today.
Today. They went live earlier today. That's right, you texted me. I work today, so I'm all scattered. The tickets for UST went live today. It's going to be February, I wrote it down, 17th to 19th in Gainesville, Florida. I will get my ticket next week, I promise, and we'll be there. We're going to be there. It's official. Like I said, he got his ticket today. I'll get my ticket next week when I get back from AC, and we will be there and having some fun.
Yep.
The other thing is we have some new exciting drops in the RC world today that we get to debut for us for the first time. This is our first debut unboxing.
Yeah.
I don't know really how you
So
would...
before we go into this, the show is brought to you by RC Misfits. RC Misfits is located in Croydon, Pennsylvania. That's right outside of Bensalem. This is RC Misfits demo. This is not our truck. He was kind enough to let us borrow it to bring it on the show. I have all the accessories for it. I have the trailer for it. And this is the Traxxas TRX4 Defender. The TRX4M Defender. So we're going to go over it, talk to you guys about things we like, what we don't like. We did play with it a little bit earlier. We took a couple things apart. Tyler, what's up? Joey and JRC Crawler, what's up? So we have a little bit of news for you guys with this. There are a couple things I do not like, but there's plenty that I do like about it, and I am getting one. I want a gray one because I want to match my TRX Defender full size. So without further ado, there it is. So first things first, in the box you get truck, controller, charger, and battery. And if you want to join in at any point and talk about your truck that you lent us, let us know. So we'll start from get, right? So the controller is your typical TQ controller from Traxxas, full-size controller. The charger is a USB style charger.
Traxxas specific.
Traxxas specific. So you cannot charge this truck on any other charger. It is a specific three-prong battery from Traxxas.
What up, Tyrone?
The body, hard body, great scale detail, handles, mirrors, snorkel, cage. The gas cap is actually molded into the body with a hard gas cap. Tire cover, the jerry cans, high lift jack. Really, really nice scale detail here. Like I said, it is a hard body.
Talking about this, just the scale of the body, one thing that not saying I don't like, but I've noticed a lot of...
We're going to let Joey in. Go ahead.
A lot of companies do. Cost efficient. It's a little bit cheaper to buy it with no interior. But if they just did a hard plastic plate that was removable straight across, so that when the truck's like this, you don't have your wires and your tags and everything sticking up. And it was just a flat black inside that just covered everything. It just gives it a cleaner look.
Yep. The body, to take the body off, there's 2 little finger clips, and the body comes off very easily. It's very nice. So, boom, body's off. It does come with lighting on it, but there is a optional lighting kit we're going to go over in a minute. So we'll just plug it in. The battery, like we said, let me just grab this from you. The battery is, as Traxxas does,
Always do.
proprietary battery. But when you plug it in, it's got bumper lights that always stay on. Unlike the Element where it only turns on when you hit the gas, this always stays on. Joey, how are you, sir?
Good, gentlemen.
What's up, Joey?
Wonderful. We got this little thing. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for letting us borrow this and
Greatly
be your test
appreciate it.
dummies. I do love it. I love how it's balanced. The battery's right in the center, right here. It's held in with a rubber strap. That's really nice. Keeps it nice and stable.
So
the ESC it's the ESC receiver combo. So we did drive this a little bit. It is very smooth. To get right into things about this, oil-filled shocks. There are also shock upgrades from Traxxas already.
real quick,
Yep.
burner account.
Burner
For some
account.
reason, the Defender seemed more toy grade than the Bronco. We haven't gotten a Bronco. We haven't gotten We haven't gotten to see one, play with one. So can't compare the two personally. So we'll have to look into that. And Joe, you got a Bronco?
I do. I did have both of them side by side. I did drop the ball on that. I apparently told you guys were going to have both, and I forget my own conversation. I even have a couple of the other bodies, the bodies they give you that you can build yourself and everything like that. I wouldn't say they're toy grade, but if you're not used to hard body cars, it definitely throws you for a little bit of a loop. With the bodies, the bodies being hard body definitely are different. But to me, I guess the hard body would make it feel toy grade.
The Bronco's a Lexan?
No, it's hard body too.
Or hard body, okay.
Yep.
Both of them are hard body. I think the Bronco might have a little bit more detail involved than that one. I guess that one's a little bit more square. You know, the Defender's a little bit squarer than the Bronco. The Bronco's, I don't know. Yeah.
Bronco got nicer lines?
Yeah, it's more round and everything like that.
One thing that I noticed that I was honestly a little disappointed in, I didn't care about the Bronco, but the Defender I was hoping was going to be a little bit different of a chassis, and I was hoping for portals.
Yeah, it's weird to not see portals on a TRX Defender.
So that was a little weird. But I want to get right into the meat and potatoes of this thing. So
Chris, yeah, I'll have the Defender there.
the gears in the transmission are plastic. The rear diff and front diff are plastic. So all plastic gearing inside this truck. We took it apart to see. I actually have another transmission here for you to see the inside gears. What's really cool about Traxxas, what they decided to do is you can buy a whole transmission and motor already pre-mounted, and they do different things. So this one is a low range crawler motor, so slower, geared for slow. This one is going to be your speed gearing, so faster. And this one that I took apart is a trail motor, so right in between those two. And all you do is drop this in, and you can change the gearing in the truck just like that.
It was smart to do the trans motor together combo, so you don't have to take everything apart.
Yep. Traxxas also sells just the gears. So if you don't want to buy the whole transmission with the different gearing, you can just change the gears. Here's the inside of the transmission. They are all plastic gears. The servo.
360 revolver.
Only
Yeah.
problem with that is I think you'll blow out the rears.
Anything's possible.
The servo, all the gears are plastic except for the main drive gear in the servo. So there's only one metal servo or one metal gear in the servo. So 99.9% of this truck inside is plastic. But that being said,
everybody knows my feeling on Traxxas.
yes.
To go there. But I will, back to the transmission. Sorry, I got caught up paying attention to something else. Sorry. I will admit the 3 different transmission features is definitely nicer than having to open them up every time. And the transmission and motor assemblies are only, what, $40? So you can each keep all 3 of them in your toolbox. And what you say, how many screws does it take to change it out?
I think it's 4 screws.
Yeah.
And then the drive shaft, so 6. And no, there is no slipper in here. If you look, there's no slipper. I did drive it. It does actually drive very nice. It is extremely quiet. So
Very quiet. I was actually surprised at that.
Let's see if we can. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it, but it is a very, very quiet running truck. Very smooth running truck. So, I mean, I don't know how that's coming over camera, but it's quiet. Very smooth. I do like the truck, especially for the price point. I think it is a great truck. The steering servo, which I'm going to unplug it so I don't blind you guys and you can see it. The steering servo actually connects right to the center of the steering link, and the servo is mounted vertically. So definitely different. The issue that I have, and we'll go over the upgrades in a second, there is plenty of room to upgrade to different kinds of motors in here. Plenty of room. The issue I have is,
are you going to be able to get different motors?
This is what I'm getting to, is the Traxxas ecosystem is going to be hard to get away from. If you want to use, and I'm going to plug this in a second because we have it. We have the light kit for it. If you want to use the light kit, it's going to be hard to use with an aftermarket ESC. This is ESC receiver combo. You'd be hard pressed to fit another ESC and receiver in here. And you have to use a Traxxas battery. That's a proprietary 3-pin battery. So Traxxas and their ecosystem, I don't know if that's going to hold them back, because
it's all proprietary.
People are going to look at it and go, I'm just going to go buy an SCX 24 because I know what I can do to it. You know, as people come out with things to upgrade them, I think, you know, the aftermarket world is a
bit better too, and see if there's something that I can come up with.
Yeah, and that's the great part about this hobby, is we're just going to tinker with it and figure out what we can and can't do. And you know where that line is of this isn't worth it.
I think Traxxas markets the plug and play enthusiast, not maybe so much the hobbyist, but the enthusiast, at least for crawlers. Traxxas had a market on their batteries. You only could use Traxxas batteries. You only could use Traxxas chargers. You had to cut the battery ends and change them to use a different kind of battery. Like Traxxas is pretty, you know, but the average Joe is going out, goes and buys Traxxas, probably the biggest name in RC. So, you know, when you have Travis Pastrana,
it's the fastest name in RC.
What'd you say? Is the what?
It's the fastest name in RC.
Right there. Bless you.
Sorry.
I do want to go through a couple of the upgrades that Joey provided us with. And these are all from Traxxas, upgrades straight out of the box. So this truck comes, word of the day, plastic. So plastic links, okay? Traxxas sells upgraded aluminum links. All right? You all right over there? John's dying.
And allergies, man.
So
Yeah, sure.
oil-filled aluminum shocks, upgrade, straight from Traxxas. I didn't open these because we can't, but very, very, very nice looking. I can't wait to see how they actually feel. Aftermarket aluminum servo mount. That's going to be great for when I do upgrade the servo, because that's going to be one of the first things to go. Drive shafts, metal drive shafts. Like I said, everything on this truck's plastic, but they do have the metal upgrades for it. Axles, very nice.
Curious if they didn't send me the diffs or not, because to me it seems really weird that they would have metal axles already, the CVDs for the front, and no diffs.
Yeah.
I
we have to figure that out.
I'm really hoping that they decide to come up with the diffs or whatnot soon, because once you do that, it's going to be, you're going to tear up the diffs because you're going to lose with the axles.
Yep. The burner account, yes. Same deal here. We got one set of each, so I'm going to get to those in a second. They make these aren't metal; they're plastic, but different color diff covers. So the ones that come on it are black. These are gray. I know they have a couple other color options, right, Joe? I think they have red too.
Blue, red, green, I think. Yes.
Okay.
Are the complete axles? Do they have the metal diffs in them? I know we were talking about that yesterday about the extra axles, but
I don't. These don't have any.
They also, I did get packages of just axle housings.
Okay. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I didn't open that up all the way to check that out.
Okay.
Okay, he's saying they're still stock. Okay.
Okay. They do offer, so these are going to be your glue rims, plastic, but nice chrome option. They do have bead locks. These are your bead lock option from Traxxas, also plastic. Not a huge fan of those, but if some people want that look, they get that look accomplished with that. These I like. So these you can only use with the bead locks, but they weigh 30, I believe it's 32, 31 grams each. These are very heavy. Brass wheel weights from Traxxas. So very nice. These are the Mickey Thompsons. These are a set of wheels that Traxxas offers. The tires that come on this are your typical Canyon Trails. I believe the Bronco comes with the BF Goodrich's. They're glued. These are not bead locks. So if you want to change the wheels and tires, you're going to have to either take these off, which we all hate doing, or just buy another set. And then they have the glued option. These are the BF Goodrich's. So these are the ones that would come on the Bronco. And that's pretty much it, what we have for upgrades besides this light kit, which I'm going to plug in for you and show you what it does. It's pretty
First
cool.
thing I said when I saw the lights on it with the body on was that I felt that they missed the ball on giving you fog lights and not headlights. Right? Should they've done the headlights, and then TJ mentioned the upgrade kit, so let's check it out.
I actually am a big fan of this light kit. I was playing with it before, and I texted Joey right away because I actually like what they did here. Unfortunately, you have to keep the ESC to have this work properly.
For now.
So they're not in the body, obviously, but you have headlights, running lights, tail lights, and then the tail lights, I'm going to try to hold it for you, and John's going to work the controller. So they have brake and reverse. So forward, brake, and reverse. So fully functioning. Then if you hit this easy button on, I'm going to move everything so you can see it. If you hit the easy button, these have program modes. So if you hit it once, it goes to daytime running, where you have just your running light on, headlights off now. You have your tail light, brake light still functions, and your reverse light still functions. If you hit it again, hit forward. So now you just have all lights off, and you have reverse and brake. So brake and reverse. If you hit it again, now you're in hazard mode. So the hazards work. And now you still have brake and reverse, which I could show you here. So there's your reverse and brake, and your hazards are flashing. One more tap on this, and it puts it into demo mode. Demo mode is going to cycle through all its functions, as you see it's doing. But in demo mode, the controller does not work. So this is good if you're if you have the truck out on a table somewhere, maybe during like a show and shine or something like that.
Hey, look what I found.
Ooh, what's that?
They're metal diffs. They just did not send them to me yet.
All right, so they do make them.
Okay.
They do make them. They are only $10, so that's really not bad. So to upgrade all this.
Yep, that's not bad at all. It actually seems like their upgrade parts are pretty fairly priced. This is a must for me. I really like this headlight set. I like the options. No, there are no blinkers. I do wish there were blinkers in it. I think that would be really cool, but it is what it is. Sometimes blinkers get annoying though, especially if you're just trail running and you don't want them on. I know I have a couple of trucks that have them and it just gets annoying, especially for pictures, where you don't want that light flashing in the picture. So, I mean, really nice, especially for a 24 scale. The only truck that I know that has a light
18 scale
option, or I'm sorry, 18th scale. The only truck I know that has a light kit option like that, where you can put a lot of lights in it, is the FMS. So, just for size comparison,
Yeah,
this,
what Chris just said?
what?
Chris said no blinkers, but if you turn the remote off, leave the truck on, you have hazards.
Ah, let's try that. Plug that in.
Try it. I didn't. Let's see. I didn't see that in the directions. So.
Oh, Chris did a lot of homework on Traxxas and stuff like that, so we'll see.
All right, hold on. All right, so that's on. Turn the remote off. Ah, hazards.
I like that.
Ah, look at that, Chris.
The truck's
So
on.
Chris was right.
Good job.
I like the idea of the plug and play as far as the blocks, that they just go where the headlight assembly would be. You just unscrew.
Yeah, they're easy. These are very easy to
Very
install.
easy to install.
Now, I would say this. I do like it that I did tell you to do your homework, Chris. It's about time, bud. The nice thing about the hazards when you turn the controller off is to remind you to unplug the battery.
Yep.
Yep.
I like it. I also like inside the body. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but they put points here to tie your lights to. So up here, up on the windshield, and then there's 4 points on each side, so you can keep your wiring nice and neat. So they did think about it, and it is really nice. This light kit, Joey, you can place an order right now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I figured from the multiple text messages I got earlier today that I was just ordering everything that I gave you today.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I kind of.
Besides wheels and tires. So that's pretty much all we have for.
Just real quick, let's just go over size comparison.
Oh no, I still want to go over it more. But that's all we have for upgrades wise on the table. This is an optional part. Joey, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is $30. Somewhere around there. It's either 30 or 40. I just want to make sure I'm correct.
30.
Trailer for it. It's all plastic, but it is pretty nice. The only thing that I think Joey agrees, they're street tires.
They are $30.
Okay, $30. Nice little trailer. Nothing fancy, but nice little trailer. It does come with the hitch in a bag. So hitch and trailers all together. 2 screws, goes on the truck nice and easy. The mount is already on the truck for it. And I just want to do size comparison. So
Here's so people can see them.
the FMS is supposed to be 24 scale FCX 24. I always thought it was more 18th scale, which if you compare it to this, I would say I'm about right. Because when you put a SCX 24 in here, it's tiny. So if you want size comparison, even wheelbase wise, it is very similar. The Defender is a little bit longer than an FMS. So if you have an FMS and you want to know how big the Defender is going to be, it's about the same size as the FMS FCX24.
It would be hard to notice in pictures that they weren't the same scale truck.
That's the
That
difference.
is noticeable.
So very big compared to your typical SCX24. But I think for this price point, you're getting a hell of a truck. I love the opportunity of putting a nice interior in this because how low everything sits in there, it's really easy to put a interior in.
Chris,
3D print a guy's dreams. I'll be honest there. You could definitely do a lot with a 3D printer and these trucks.
that doesn't say is that Chris's question about adding lights to the trailer. I'm sure you could figure out a way to add lights to that trailer.
So they're just stickers. However, this is just a plastic block.
A Dremel
So
and some wiring.
I am pretty sure, and I'm going to try it, especially because under the trailer, this is a channel. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a channel here. It's great
Chris,
for running.
Even run a wire harness. So you
Chris,
So,
lights on harder stuff. You're good. I got
Yeah.
you.
we could definitely put lights on this.
Yo, New Jersey crawler. Yeah, I agree. You might make me actually have to buy one of these now. I don't like you right this minute.
That- That's legendary, but we have to paint it tan.
I might have to be sold with that.
Yes. Somebody has to do it, and I think it should be you, Joe.
When he rolled the crap out of that thing.
Yeah,
yes.
I would love to see that. If anybody's got questions, please send them.
To Joey.
Yeah. But like I said, we played with this a little bit earlier. It really does. It seems like a good performer out of the box. I would play with it right now, but we took diff covers off, and I don't know if I put them back on right now. I think they missed the mark a little bit with upgradability with having their Traxxas ecosystem of battery ESC. I think people are going to find that to be a struggle at first until companies start catching up.
Yeah, in a couple months, you're going to start seeing upgrades and stuff. People are going to have it.
Yep. I think the Defender not having portals is also an issue. I know a lot of people hate portals, but Defenders have portals. This does not have portals. So that was a huge miss for me. All the plastic gears, I'm not too upset about because they do sell the metal upgrades. So it is what it is. I do wish they at least gave you metal diff gears stock. That would have been nice. Yes, Joey, build it.
Like a glove.
Joey, build it.
Oh man, yeah, we got to talk about that.
And Travis, yes, Trill portals. When it's not a if, when Trill comes out for everything with this, I cannot wait because I'm putting portals on this as soon as they're available because it feels naked to me. It's
weird.
just missing something. It's not right. I don't know, man. I really do like it. I like that having room to do upgrades, like motor upgrades. I'm not a huge fan of the electronics, but it's Traxxas. I was never a fan of a lot of any of Traxxas electronics. So, I mean, typically I'd rip them out anyway. I think this is going to be a little bit harder to do because of the light kit. So maybe My Trick RC is going to come out with something that would solve my problems.
Joey,
My Trick RC, if you're watching, please.
I need somebody to make me that figurine.
Reach out to Headhunter.
Have it done for USDE.
If somebody makes me that figurine, I'm building.
Reach out to Headhunter.
Okay.
I guarantee you he'll be able to do it, bro. He's good. He's very, very good. Very talented person.
I'm not liking you right this minute.
Who, me?
It's any of yous.
I'm sorry, Joe. We love you.
Dreamer, it's got to be that one with them hanging out the window, though. Like, that's ideal.
the impressive part of this is the body. I'm typically not a fan of colors when it comes to stock bodies because I think they look cheap. Red is no exception. I think it does cheapen it. I think if this was silver, I think it would look better.
I think you're being biased because you have a silver Defender.
No,
Well, somebody was saying earlier that the red kind of seems see-through.
Yes, I agree with that, especially looking from
Where's my flash?
the inside out.
The way you did in the one point, I did see what he was talking about.
So here, hold on. We'll just do this. We'll show you. I mean, it is just molded plastic. It's not painted, so it's molded red plastic, and it is see-through. I mean,
but the fix to that is to
Mask
take
it.
it apart, mask out the outside of it, and just paint black or something on the inside to make it feel burner. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. I can agree to that.
yeah, it's definitely noticeable. And like you said, maybe we will have to back it and make it look better.
Everything, all the black is held on with screws and looks like it comes off fairly easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even all the glass comes out, so you could just strip it and spray the inside black, mask the outside,
Yeah.
smoke the windows, and put
So
it back.
they sell the body different ways. They sell the body where you can buy just the red piece, you can buy just the glass, or you can buy the full thing built, or you can buy the full thing white with all the parts off of it, and you can paint it whatever color you want to. So they do give multiple options with the body.
Joe, you're not getting this back. I'm painting it.
I have to get it back until they release them.
And when's the drop on them? Tomorrow?
If I'm not mistaken, the 11th.
Okay.
But right now, I know I have like 15 pre-orders, and I've only gotten 2 of them so far. So I'm hoping that they get the rest of them out early this week.
Are any of the pre-orders the do-it-yourself ones, or they're all?
Now, most of them are just ready to runs right now, and then a couple guys asked for trailers and lights and stuff like that. Eric, 150.
I do love how easy this body comes on and off. It's almost too easy.
Probably one of the smartest body mounts.
I absolutely love this system. I know it's very comparable to the 2021 Bronco, the TRX, the full size. But
Chris, have you put aside when they show up?
you broke up. What's up?
He was talking to Eric.
Talking to Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
How many Broncos you coming?
I don't even know at this point. I was trying to figure that out yesterday.
I do like that it comes with the Canyon trails on it, just like the full size. The Canyon Trail, I hate to say it, is still one of my favorite tires ever.
It's been saying that for the last 2 years.
Yep. So I actually went back to Canyon trails on my Defender because I like them so much. So I love it. I can't wait to get my own so I can actually play with it and get it dirty. This one's only been driven on the table about 2 feet, and I realized
Over all the accessories.
pretty quickly that I loved it. Because it is a fun truck out of the box. I'm very impressed with it, especially for its shortcomings. Things I thought were going to hold it back out of the box. I don't think the plastic gears are going to be a huge problem until you start upgrading it and start adding weight. And
Yeah,
then,
like that's motor.
yeah, and, you know, we find out how strong the plastic gears really are.
Oh, that's going to be a fun video to shoot.
Yep. And just see if we can rip some gears, you know?
Easy.
Yeah, the Broncos come with the KM3s, which are, I think they're right here. Yep. So these are the, I'm going to try to hold the package back, but these are the Bronco tires. So, yeah, They're officially
Officially Ford licensed.
they're
fucking
officially
wheels, sorry.
Ford licensed wheels, so they are licensed. And I mean, think about it. You're getting a licensed body from both Ford and Land Rover for $150.
I think 150 is actually a fair price point for a 118 scale.
Yeah, the Baja Pros, they're right here.
There's how the body
actually-
comes. That's how the kit body comes.
Yes.
I like that.
Let's
Do they offer
let's do that.
the same style for the Bronco?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be needing a Bronco, I think.
Joey, you know what we need.
Yeah, I know everything.
Pretty much.
Does anybody else want to join in and talk to Joe or talk to us about the Bronco? Have some thoughts?
Or the Defender?
Because it is, we're trying to keep up with comments. It is hard to multitask.
Much easier
for me.
for you to get your word in if you were just live with us.
And that is the point of this show. Join in. Don't be shy. Come on over. Also, weight of this truck. For being all plastic, I don't know if it's not really the body, because the body I took off, it's a decently weighted truck. The chassis is actually pretty heavy. I do like it.
Any idea what the weight on it is?
I don't have a scale. I couldn't tell you.
Where's our luggage scale?
That's in the garbage.
What do you mean?
The luggage scale.
You build controllers. You should have.
I don't.
We need a bench scale. We've been talking about it.
I just lift it and go like this and go, nah, good enough.
Where's the bully? The bully's a pound, right?
Yeah, the bully's a pound.
Eric, it are $25. Eric. Burner.
About a pound.
I believe it's a pound and almost a pound and a half. I believe when I was looking today.
That feels. It's because there's a lot on this thing. It's tinier, but it's heavier.
The bump pounds. Burner,
Joe,
yes.
You see something?
The kit does come with the bumpers and the clipless mounting.
Okay.
So all the kits. So if you buy the kit body, it does come with everything you need. So you can literally just unclip the body and change bodies as you're on the roll. So if today you want to wear a pink body, you don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is unclip it.
Joe.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a Bronco and two bodies.
Okay.
What's the price point on the bodies individually?
The bodies individually in the white plastic are $39.95.
Sold. I'm going to have 7 of them.
My wife's not in here. So
it's going to be a different color every day of the week.
They make it easy that way. I mean, I guess this is the one. Now, I'm curious of the clipless body and it rolling. Ooh.
This is heavy.
I know that thing's heavy. We built that heavy.
She's a little animal. I still favorite truck.
You know, Joe.
I didn't try tugging on the body. Traxxas is notorious for if you flip one of their bodies, the bodies fall off.
So the clips are pretty high up.
I don't think it's going. I just unclipped this roof, but I don't think it's going anywhere, Joe.
Okay.
I don't want to throw it. You know what I mean?
And you're not snagging the clips. The front clip is protected by the steering arm, and the rear clip is way up there. I mean, that's
you're not accidentally unclipping.
Yeah, you're not accidentally hitting a clip.
A lot of people will be happy about that, so the body won't be falling off mid-trail.
Yeah, no, it clips in pretty good. The only concern I have is different weather conditions. You know, you bring this out in the real cold, because all it is a molded U-shaped piece of plastic. So in extreme heat and extreme cold, is this thing going to warp? Is it going to crack? You know,
I would
poly bodies, they shatter in the wintertime anyway. So I mean, I expect that to shatter too.
John actually just had a really good point. Is the clip replaceable?
Yeah.
The clip is replaceable.
No, the clip is molded into all the black going back.
All right, so you have to get
So
a
you
new,
have to replace all of the fender flares, the step,
which is
all
4
that's
screws. I
molded
mean,
in. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
the whole frame and the whole frame. Hold on, if my computer will hurry up. The whole frame's $10.
yeah.
no.
So
there you
I
go.
mean,
for $10 you replace both clips.
there you go, done. So I mean, their price points are fantastic for the stuff for these. I actually thought some of these things were going to be more expensive.
I like the burner account for the $30. I'd run the first body into the fucking ground. That's 100% accurate. Just
With them, I mean,
send
full send it and see what it can take.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm absolutely interested. And for like you said, for the price point, why not? Just send it and see what it can take and see what its breaking point is. The suspension feels great, man. I tell you what, it really does.
I was actually happy with that too. With the
So, I got a question to you. Both of you are big compers. Do you think that this could be its own competition series?
I think it lacks a little bit of weight.
I think with the right amount of work, which isn't much, just weight. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty well balanced rig out of the box, and with a little bit of help for an 18th scale comp, yeah, why not?
I think it'll perform very, very well as a RTR.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited to
buy one and try it.
Buy one and try it and see what we can get out of it, because it really seems like it's going to perform. So without the porters, it feels like a trail truck. I agree, and that's why I'm waiting for a trail to come out with my portals, because Traxxas let me down out of the box. This needs portals. It's a Defender. So we'll just wait, because somebody's going to come out with them. Hopefully Trill gets on, gets the ball rolling.
I'm sure they already did. Wendy's probably already getting phone calls or text messages.
Yep. I really do want to work on an interior, though, because this needs an interior. The clear windows.
Yeah, it's so many clear windows and so much glass. It's like a fishbowl. You just want to look inside of it, and it's just wires. It needs something.
But I also appreciate that it's 18th scale, and putting an interior in it is a little bit easier because it's not as small and tight.
Now, since you drove it around a little bit on the table and everything like that, how did you feel the steering servo was?
Not bad. I think you're probably going to have an issue as you add weight as with any stock truck. I think the geometry of the steering actually helps because it is mounted vertically
and centered.
And it's centered, so I think you are getting a decent amount of steering power out of the servo, even though it's not the strongest servo, but it felt really good. I actually pinned it up against the box to see if I could get the wheel to turn and bring it up the box and turn back down, and it did it. It didn't stall. It didn't have a hard time turning. So for stock weight, stock truck, it feels really good. I think once you add, something like I don't know where they went, but the brass wheel weights.
The brass wheel weights and burner account. You're right. You have the links and you have the wheel weights and the canoe on the top, and I think your weight balance is going to be good for a comp.
Yeah, and I mean, just stock Traxxas wheel weights, these are 32 grams each. That's a lot of weight just right here. I just don't think the servo is going to handle it, but it's going to make the truck perform 10 times better.
Only one way to find out.
And I know what I'm putting up here, so.
What servo are you going to put up there?
RS100 and SDRC. It's a Metal Gear servo. Dreamer, it is not a Metal Gear servo. There is only one Metal Gear in here. It's the the drive gear is the only Metal Gear in here. Everything else is plastic, buddy.
How would you know that?
Because it says it on the box.
I should have said you took it apart.
No, I would take it.
I just took everything else apart.
I only took things apart that were easy to take
just
apart.
the covers off. You didn't really take anything apart.
I
That's
took
fine.
covers off. I didn't want to, you know, go too far in depth here with your truck, even though I know you probably wouldn't care because, you know, I'd put it back nicely.
He doesn't
And if
care.
you broke it, it just meant it would be a stored demo truck, and I'd have to upgrade it and fix it.
All right, cool. What are we doing?
So-
No. Oh, another fun fact about this. Give me the 1.5, the white one in the front left. Nope. MIP, front left. Yep. Everything on this truck is 1.5. It's not the .050 like a 24.
God.
So most of us, if you're a 110th and it's your first time driving a micro, you'll have the tool to work on it most likely. So it's a 1.5. Everything on it is 1.5 because I'm used to working on micros. I took the 050 out and I'm like, this is too small. 1.5. So every screw that I've found so far that I've come across on this, 1.5. The Pro Scale lights, yeah. Pro Scale lights install extremely easy. So in each housing, there's one screw. Take that screw out, put the light pod in, screw it back in, that's it. So one screw per corner, 4 screws, 2 zip ties, and boom.
Catch
Done.
you next week.
Thank you for joining, brother man. I appreciate it. Joey appreciates it. John appreciates it. But that's all we have. Joe, you have anything to add? Likes, dislikes,
When will
thoughts?
they be available in the shop?
When they show up. The release date's supposed to be the 11th, okay? I only have 2 so far. So I don't know. I'm hoping that they're on time. We'll see. We know how FedEx is and everything like that and everything, so we'll see what happens.
All right, well, you can put me down for a Bronco. Just don't tell my
You know what I
people
want.
watching.
I know what you want.
Not this color.
He wants you.
Ooh.
This is PG.
Oh, sorry. Joey, after the show, I'm gonna hit you up on a. Oh.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We gotta do this real fast. Hold on. I didn't see this. I don't know when this was sent. We'll see if he's still here. Dreamer.
Nah.
His
Hi,
don't
Joey.
do enough during.
Oh, you haven't seen enough of me. You know, I'm the king of our seat. That's all there is to it.
Oh, see, G-Speed is working on 1/18th G-Speed rails. Joey. G-Speed rails.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
Peter.
All right, put me down for 2 defenders.
Oh,
2 defenders. Why not 3?
You need to stop. All right, 3, Joe.
Got it.
Odd number. 4.
Wait, no. You got a wife and kids. They need one too.
Oh, they have enough.
Oh, no. There's never enough.
It's got one right
I was always yelled at saying I had enough, and they go, there's never enough.
Rachel might still be in here. Watch it, Dreamer.
It's okay. I never. She's far away. Her hand will hit his head, not mine.
So, Dreamer, I
Yeah.
obviously got to play with him. You got hands on him first. What are your...
Joey, like I said, I never took pictures. But I drove it today. And oh my God. It's something I really don't even want to upgrade. Or maybe a little brass up front. The thing is smooth, quiet, and it went up almost straight.
What I found surprising, and you just said it, how quiet it is. It's like, it's the quietest RC truck I've ever played with. It's silent.
And I've owned many Traxxas trucks, and I've hated almost 80% of them. But I'm glad they did their freaking homework with this one, because
Yeah,
I actually love it.
this is the most well thought out micro I've seen. The issue is the electronics and
Yes.
and not being upgradable unless you really take a deep dive into it. It's not easily upgradable.
That's what you're getting with any Traxxas, though. So
Yeah.
if you're buying,
They corner the market for themselves, but there's always a way to figure around it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I can add my servo in there. Like I ripped it apart last night, and I'm like, oh shit! It's that servo horn. If you look at it, it's just so small, but there is that option. As long as it fits the other servos, then golden.
Where's the servo?
I'm sure somebody's gonna come up with a aftermarket servo horn.
Well, Traxxas already has one.
So is this a servo? This is a servo mount.
Yeah, that's the mount.
Now,
The servo horn, it's like that really stubby right on the.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, Traxxas has a metal one already. I've seen on their website, but it says out of stock, which means not available yet.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's a couple things that they didn't send me with all the parts. Like they didn't send the diffs. They do make metal diffs for it.
Yes. There's that. Even the color options.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's like the Area 51 they call it. There's like some weird gray, the yellow, Bronco stuff. It says out of stock, which means not available yet.
Yeah.
In every words.
out of stock means not in stock.
Yeah. I absolutely am in love with this thing. I can't wait to get it and really just throw our personal touches on it, and with the help of you and Joey, really pushing the limits of what's possible with these.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I would, I left mine out in the truck because I was playing with it last night there, or during the day and all. And the black, if you look at the black Bronco, you're gonna want to throw that thing to the side. It's Knight Rider all the way.
I think I'm definitely going.
It's the black one's so sexy.
I'm gonna get a white one and paint it myself. I'm gonna try to make it sexier than the black one.
Try it.
Try.
I already gave Joey an idea what I want to do for the other body, the white paintable one. I'm thinking about doing an autism one. It's already apart, and I'm just gonna 12 different color it like a rainbow.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
I like it.
The great thing about Traxxas dropping a white body option is you're going to see a lot of people with just way different trucks, and it's all from the factory. Like, you can just go through Traxxas and get a lot of the things that are going to make this unique, and you know what I mean? It's going to be your truck. There's no mistaking it. You know what I mean? When you bring it to an event, somebody's going to see your truck and be like, oh, I've seen that thing before. It's not just a red Defender. You know what I mean?
I think the Defender has the best body, as in accessories wise. The Bronco has just the spare tire in the back, or cover, and the little roof rack. But that's it. But the Defender is sexy too.
No, definitely. I think we're gonna wrap up here. Unless anybody has any other questions or comments about the release of the Defender and the pros, cons that they see with it. Anybody? Bueller?
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. Dreamer, Joey, as always, thank you so much. Our Misfits, race, again, hometown shops. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Everything.
Welcome.
We will see you guys next week with something else awesome.
Yes.
Not going to tell you what it is until we get there.
Also, Joey,
printer writing, because I want an interior for my Bronco.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I did fall in love with another car tonight, though.
Oh,
My Bushido?
No.
Yo, I'm picking. Yo, I'm gonna go to Humor tomorrow, and hopefully it's sitting there.
Yeah, I did acquire a new car tonight.
Are you going to tell us? You want to save it and surprise us?
I mean,
Is it the cap? Which Capra?
which one do you think?
The Fox one? Oh, you got that one? Because I was going for the Fox one.
I tell you what, the first video I seen with this, I really thought I was going to be disappointed. You're definitely going to have to play with this.
All right.
Do on this too.
all right.
Okay.
Well,
Awesome.
I got my Fox one.
I know you don't want to do a whole lot of mini stuff, but I do like this one.
What wheels? What wheels are they?
They're the trail grapplers right now.
No, what size?
155.
Ooh. Trill's already there. Got him.
all right, guys, we're gonna cut it. Joe, we'll talk. I want to bring that on next week with our other toy.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I know we were just going to do one, but
no,
I think yeah,
you're right. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
We're
Appreciate
out.
it.